For United Way, we know that there's three major components to a successful and a healthy life, and those are education, income, and health. And one of the things that we're passionate about and what we believe is the right model is where we bring all of those together, that they're not individual channels of work. It's not education here and then income over here and health here. And I think when you think of the Reach Opportunity Center, they are encompassing that all in one building.
The Reach Center has been very good to me in ways where I can have a place where I can do my resume, spice up my resume, use the computers. The family events they have there was always, safe and clean and nice. The mommy me times was the best times for me to go and do things. I love to be around other mothers. We could talk to each other about little things that goes on that mothers can truly understand. So I really enjoyed that, and to the point that when I did start, working, I still wanted to be a part of it. So I started volunteering because I knew it was an important place for mothers to be, with children and bring their children in there. And I always love children and things like that.
Great. We're all eating breakfast. What do you got? Cheerios?
Good morning.
Do you guys like school? Yeah. I know. Remember, always you'll go to school for a long time. Make sure you stay in school and study hard. Study, 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 and then study some more, and you'll love it. Yeah. You guys have some big dreams. Remember to always dream big too. Okay. All right?
And I think this place is a prime example of that. And I think the early returns on things that they're doing with the intergenerational work where parents are in one room and the kids are another, and the success that both kid and parent are having because they are in this together and they're learning together is something that we applaud them for, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about making families whole, families sustainable, and I think that is such an important thing of education beyond just curriculum.
I know I didn't want to be there forever. I know we fell on hard times like everybody else do, and thank God it was a place like MHA where we can go, and I didn't have a job, I was pregnant, my fiance was struggling with things, and so I told her I have to get out of here. Like I can't have him grow up here and thinking like this is normal. Like, around my neighborhood just wasn't what I wanted him to experience. So Tiffany had me set 3 goals, and the 3 goals were child care. I wanted somewhere safe and fun where my son could also learn. I wanted a job. I wanted more than a job. I wanted a career. I wanted somewhere where I can be for a long time and be happy and proud that I can say I've been here for 10 years. And also I wanted housing. I wanted somewhere big enough for him and his brother to run around and go crazy and they can enjoy themselves. And I wanted them to remember this home as they grew up. Like I remember living in this house instead of an apartment.
Always the investment that we have all made down here, but also the whole concept of reimagining the Civic Commons and reinvesting in this particular neighborhood. It's just an absolute jewel. So when you start the early education and kids become a little more acclimated to school and they start to like it at an early age, that does wonders on the perception side when you can plant that seed early education-wise. And here you're starting how young? As young as 18 months or 6 weeks. I mean, that's a big head start. And I can think of probably 3 or 4 other neighborhoods where I would love to replicate this model. This is a sustainable one too. And we're proud to be part of it, and we would love
so one of the great things for us is when we talk about collaboration and we talk about how we see community change and we identify neighborhoods that are at risk. I think the foresight of the leadership of AMHA and the Reach Center really thought about, we're going to build this wonderful beacon for this community in Summit Lake, and we're going to give organizations the opportunity to come into our space and work collaboratively and provide services to the most at-risk families in this neighborhood. And we're not going to worry about the cost. And that's not that cost isn't important, because there's always an importance of how we're fiduciary. But at the end of the day, they know that bringing in partners around this work is so important to the families that they serve.
She really encouraged me to, go that extra step with him. Like at first, you think a 1 and 2 year old, like, he don't want to learn this. And she knew that he wanted to. She saw out of his, his excitement and how eager he was to learn. So when it comes to that, Tiffany definitely helped me take him to the next level and not be, too scared to do it and not push him into do it because he wanted to do it. He amazes me every day. Like every day this kid learns something new. As of right now, he just turned 3 in September 23rd. So as of right now, Christian can read 3 books. Christian can spell 4 words, and that's like cat, dog, nana, and cat, dog, nana, and cow. He knows cow. He says move after he smells cow. He knows all of the letters, all of the colors, all of his shapes, and he can count to 100. Also, he can count from 20 backwards, and we got him count by 2s. He is very good with numbers. I don't know what his passion about numbers. Hopefully he'll be an architect or something in the future.
What this building and this organization represents to our community, and that's the most important thing, is Summit County and Akron, this is a beacon for hope. This is a place where families and kids and parents come to learn and improve their lives and their conditions so that their next generation changes their conditions too. And there's no better place in the Summit Lake community than the Reach Opportunity Center for families and kids to come together and learn those skills necessary to be successful and sustainable in our community, which is important.